I am going to take a few minutes today to talk about Module 3 and the first lab. So again, I've gone to Module 3. I open that up. I go to the assignments. And in the assignments, you can see that there are two labs this week. One is the mineral composition, and the other one is the gravimetric analysis. So let's spend a few minutes on the mineral composition. So what you're going to be doing in this lab is they're going to give you some numbers of different elements. And you're going to look at those and determine what the empirical formula is. Now, if you don't know what empirical formula is, you can either Google it or look it up. But essentially, it's going to be the smallest formula that exists using these elements. And so going through this, what you're going to do is you're going to do your calculations. And at the end, you're going to see a correct or incorrect screen. And if you get the correct screen, you're done. You take a screenshot of that and you send in the screenshot of that as well as your calculations. If you get an incorrect screen, make sure you take pictures or screenshots of the first one. You're going to do it again because every time you go into this lab, it's going to give you a new formula. So here we go. I'm going to go into this right here. And there is the elements that it gives me. So of these three elements, I'm going to come up with right here what the formula is. And so it's relatively a simple calculation on how to do it. But if you really want to help step by step, if you click on this, it gives you, so I just clicked on this right up here, and it brought me down to here. And so what it's going to do is this is going to help me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the first line, CO, and I'll put the number of grams I'm going to put here, even though this is percent, but I'm going to put 33.2. And in 1 mole of CO, the molecular weight is 58.9332. And I'll put that in. And then as you go through this, it's going to give you your calculations, and you're going to be using 100 grams. So go through this, you'll calculate moles of the three elements. And then what you're going to do then is of these three, you're going to take the lowest of the three and you're going to put it in the bottom of each of these. So again, I'll do my calculations on all three of these by putting the values in here, and then determine which one is the lowest value of these three. I'm going to put it here, and then I'm going to put the rest of the values in where they go. And that's going to give me a number, some number here. So let's say that it will give me, I'm just making this up, 1, 2, 3. And so what this is telling me then that my answer would be 1, 2, 3, which is not correct, but I'm just showing you how to do this. So let's say that if I got a calculator here, and I put 33.2 divided by 58.9332, that gives me 0.56. So this is 0.56. So what I'm going to do, if this is the lowest of the three values here, and then watch your significant numbers. There's three significant numbers. So it would be 3. Okay? Because there's three significant numbers here. Right? So if this is the lowest value, then I'm going to put this number down here for all three. Right? And this is telling me that it's wrong because somewhere up here is different, but I'm just giving you an example. So you'll put that down in all of these if it was the lowest. It's not the lowest, but in my example here, it's the lowest. And then when you do your calculations, it gives you like 1, 2, 3. I put that in, and then all you're going to do is check it. And it's going to tell me that I'm wrong. So I try again. but hopefully in your case, it'll say you're correct. You're going to take a screenshot of this page and turn that in once you get an acceptable value. So hopefully this helps everyone. Thanks.